Hello my friends, welcome back to my southern kitchen. My name is Ellen. Today's recipe I'm going to share with y'all a vanilla cake. And last year I shared with y'all a homemade vanilla cake. I'll post the link to that recipe down in the description box below. This time we're going to make it using a box vanilla cake mix. Oh yes. And my friends, it is so simple and easy to make. The bomb.com delicious. We're going to dot it up and it's going to taste like we made it from scratch. Frosted with a homemade vanilla buttercream frosting. It is full of vanilla flavor and it's next level good. And I'll post a complete recipe along with the instructions down in the description box below. And for more cake recipes, check out my cake recipes playlist and my previous video, Creole Vegetarian Dirty Rice. I'll post the link to both of those down in the description box below. So turn on your oven, grab your cake pans, and your vanilla cake mix sugar, because we're about to bake some semi-homemade vanilla cake magic in my southern kitchen. Here we go! Alright my friends, the first step we're going to do is prep our dry ingredients. We need 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So we're going to use my 1 cup measurement and fluff it up like so. You can also use cake flour if you like. Using my butter knife, we're going to level it off. And voila, a perfect 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to pour it into my sifter and medium bowl. Now we need 1 cup of white sugar. Excellent. And this is the part right here when you add in 1/4 teaspoon of table salt, but I'm going to use salted butter in the recipe. But if using unsalted butter, add the salt to the dry ingredients. Now we're going to add in the star of the show, the vanilla cake mix. And I'm using the 15.25 ounce box. And I'm just going to add half of it and sift it because my sifter is too small. You can whisk it if you like. And make sure you use the regular vanilla cake mix, not the French vanilla. Now we're going to add in the other half. And sift. Okie dokie, the dry ingredients are done. Now we're going to set them aside while we work on our wet ingredients. In my stand mixer with a paddle attachment, or you can use a large bowl with an electric hand mixer, we're going to add in 4 extra large eggs at room temperature. Next, we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of clear vanilla extract, and I recommend using the clear and not the brown because the brown leave a tint. Now we're going to add in a 5.3 ounce carton of vanilla Greek yogurt at room temperature, going to make the cake nice and moist. 1 cup of buttermilk at room temperature. Make sure you use a good quality store-bought. And a 1/2 cup, which is 1 stick, or 8 tablespoons of salted butter that I melted and cooled. Going to mix these together on medium speed until they're well incorporated. Alright my friends, now we're going to add in the dry ingredients a little at a time. Alrighty, last of the dry ingredients. Scrape down the bowl. And keep on mixing. Be careful not to overmix. Alright my friends, our cake batter is done. Look how nice and whipped that is. That looks great. I'm in vanilla heaven. Smells so good. I can smell the vanilla cake mix and the vanilla extract and vanilla yogurt. So now I'm about to pour them into my cake pans. We're going to pour them into 2 9-inch round cake pans. But before we do, we're going to spray the pans with baking spray so that way our cakes won't stick. Spray them generously. We're going to use my 1 cup measurement and scoop the batter into our cake pan so that way we'll get even cake layers, like so. Alrighty, as soon as I get through pouring the rest of my cake batter into my pans, I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I've got all my batter into my pans, so now I'm going to shake them and bang them to release the air bubbles. Okie dokie, now we are ready to put our cakes in the oven, and to bake them, just follow the directions on the box depending on what brand you use. Ovens preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to bake mine for about 35 minutes, and I'll bring you back. My friends, it smells heavenly up in this kitchen. I just taken my cakes out of the oven and I placed them onto my cooling racks. Look how nice and golden brown they are. That looks great. So now we're going to let them cool in the pan for about 8 minutes. All right, my friends, it's been 8 minutes. Now we're going to remove the cakes out of the pan and place them on some wax paper. Wish me luck. Gorgeous! They both came out nicely. So now we're going to let them cool completely. And while they're cooling, let's make the best part of the cake, the frosting. Going to make a luscious vanilla buttercream frosting. The best part about this frosting is all in a dump in a bowl, and we're just going to add the powdered sugar in it too. In my bowl of a stand mixer, we're going to add in 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'm going to add in half and sift it, or you can whisk it. You can also use a large bowl with an electric hand mixer. Now we're going to add in the last 2 cups of powdered sugar. You can also use a 1/16-ounce box and sift. Alrighty, our powdered sugar is nice and sifted. And off camera, I placed my powder attachment onto my mixer. Into our powdered sugar, we're going to add in 1 cup, which is 2 sticks or 16 tablespoons of salted butter, and it's nice and soft to room temperature. You can also use unsalted butter, just add in a pinch of table salt. Next, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of clear vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of sweet milk, which is Southern talk for whole milk, going to add in half. Going to mix all these together until they well combine. Start on low speed. Now we are going to increase the speed to medium and mix until it's well blended. Alright, my friends, now we're going to add in our last half of the milk and mix that in. Alright, my friends, our vanilla buttercream frosting is done. Look how nice and smooth that is. That looks great. So now both of our cakes are nice and cool. Let's give them some sugar, shall we? Over here on my cake stand, I placed a dollop of frosting in the middle and some wax paper so that way our cake won't slide and it's for easy cleanup. We're going to place one of the cake layers, add some frosting on top. Using my offset spatula, we're going to spread it all over like so. Alrighty, now we're going to add on our other cake layer, frost the sides and the top. And as soon as I get through icing my cake, I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I am through icing my cake, and this is optional. I'm going to make it a little pretty by adding some rainbow sprinkles on the sides. Alrighty, now we're going to gently remove the wax paper. Just like that. Look how beautiful and festive that is. And there you have it, my friends. Semi-homemade vanilla cake. Don't that look good? So now I'm about to cut me up a great big southern slice and we'll give it a taste. Alright, my friends, now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. Look at this texture. Oh, yes. Look at that. Please have a bite. OMG. Honey, you can't tell this is from a box. It's moist, it just melts in your mouth, bursting with vanilla goodness, and I love me some buttercream frosting. This would be great at a wedding or if you're hosting a birthday party. Please make this recipe, my friends. It is phenomenal and everybody is going to love it. This deserves another bite. Yum-o. Vanilla cake licious. My friends, many thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And for more Southern magic in my kitchen, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights. And please send me an email, ellenshomemadedelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I'll see you next time. Let's eat and much love.